Lil Yachty's album made us high just by listening. What's up, my vigorous vegetables, my malicious meat cutters, my bodacious bakers? We're here today to talk about our experience we just had. It's a crazy one. We started off coming from Tucson. We just left Bookman's. My first time being in
Bookman's. We left Barnes and Noble.
Pardon me, Barnes and Noble. I've never been to Barnes and Noble before. It's pretty good. I give 7 out of 10. That's not what we're here to talk about. We left there. This is a 2-story Barnes & Noble. I didn't know they had 2 stories.
2 stories.
2 stories. This is 2 stories. We left there. We're going home. We get gas or whatever. And I had just listened to the album as soon as it came out. Like maybe 2 or 3 songs. My favorite was Pretty. I only listened to those 3 songs though. I think it was Pretty. Where's my phone? It was Pretty, The Alchemist, and the one with Danielle Steele's hair. Reach for Sunshine? Yeah, Reach the Sunshine. So Pretty came on and I was like, hey, we need to finish the album because we liked it. So we started listening to it, and the first song is what? It's like, it's just the intro.
Yeah,
we did not like it.
It's alright.
It honestly just put a bad taste in my mouth, but it's okay, it gets better. The next song was The Ride, and Alyssa goes, do you smell that? And I was like, no. She's like, it smells like something I shouldn't be smelling. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Like something toxic you shouldn't be smelling. Like it was like gasoline or something. It was like gas-like. And in my brain I'm like,
gaslighting?
I shouldn't be like smelling this right now. Like this, I feel like this is bad for me. That's what I smelled during that song.
And I'm like, no. And like, I take a minute, I'm sniffing around because it's hard for me to smell because I had COVID before and like it just snatched that shit from me. But anywho, and so I'm like, no, and I'm just kind of like smelling. I'm like, why? Like maybe my car is like about to blow up, or like should be doing something it's not should be doing. Anywho, the next song comes out and it's like we enter a different time zone, a different universe, like not fully. In those movies where they have like little like portal things where people like stick their hands through, you know what I mean? It's like we're like halfway through there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're both kind of like feeling weird, and no one's saying a word, by the way. We're just enjoying the music.
It's silent in the car. I honestly forgot we were driving. I don't know, my mind went like somewhere else completely.
And I'm the one driving, so like I'm like trying to like stay focused, but like my mind is wandering, listening to Lil Yachty and like his vibrato and just everything about it. It's just crazy in general. The beat, just everything is crazy. And then these people just, because Lil Yachty's album doesn't have like a feature or anything, it's just, people just pop up. So these random people just keep popping up.
Yeah.
And we're like, who are these guys? And we're trying to figure it out, but it doesn't say. So it's just like, who? Like, we're trying to figure it out. And it's just kind of a little confusing. Anywho, we're going, and we start seeing cars on the side of the road.
Like,
a bunch.
Okay, so like, you cars like sit on the side of the road for like, emergency, say someone has to pee or somebody's about to throw up, getting car sick. There were so many. Usually we see like maybe 1 or 2 on our way back. There was so many. It was like an unhealthy amount of people on the side of the road with their hazards on, or with no lights on at all, just like an empty car. It was so weird. It
was very weird. And so that's only the second song, by the way. We are like, what is going on? That was The Ride, and we are on the ride.
The ride.
We are on Lil Yachty's ride. The next one was running out of time. We were running out of time before we had reached the peak. What am I saying? The next one is running out of time. Here we start noticing less and less cars for some reason. It's just like we are taking another step through that portal with all these sounds going on, and my brain is getting tickled from the ups to the downs to the core to my cerebellum. We are taking another step through that portal, and we are going deeper and deeper. And I'm trying to drive, and like it's just like I'm noticing things. I'm seeing things. I'm understanding things. If you ever been high before, and we have not taken a single edible piece of drug at all today. We just went to Tucson to enjoy some Chinese food and to go shopping. We take a step through even further, and less cars start appearing, and we're like, there's nothing like on the road at all. And I'm just like, whoa, like what's going on here? And she's like, yeah, this is really weird, like be careful. And like the song starts going super eerie, like we're like walking through like like not abandoned forest. What is an abandoned forest? Like a really scary forest, just like crawling through. It feels like we're going slower than we actually are. Or maybe like 15 minutes into our drive, and it feels like it's been like 30 or an hour. But like we've just taken this journey throughout these songs. Like it just makes time go slower.
It was so weird. And when you said it was like, you were like, I feel like we're in a scary forest. And I was like, yeah, it does feel like that. It just, I don't know, it felt like a bad feeling. Like something scary was about to pop up. Like when you know in a scary movie there's going to be a jump scare soon, that's the feeling I had. An ongoing anxiety feeling. Because
I don't know why, but it seemed like my headlights were like not as bright as they should be. And like we only saw a little bit of the road and everything else was just complete darkness. And like there's just no other cars. Like on the other side of the highway, nothing. So it's just really weird. And this is from where we are to where we're going is an hour, 30 minutes ish.
Yeah.
So we still got a long ways to go. The next one was Pretty. We skipped Pretty because Pretty is my favorite one on there. I don't know, it gives me like not a sense of confidence, but like I'm floating. We're floating the entire time. But like it gives me like that extra like, dang, like I feel like I could do anything. Like it just feels groovy. This whole album's groovy, but the next one after that we skipped was Failure. It's just him talking. It's kind of like an interlude. Like we took a break.
Yeah.
Like our high went up and now we're coming down. Like we're just like talking about it and we're like, hey, this one's not really good. Let's skip it. And you're like, yeah, it's like halfway through. The next one is called The Zone, and we entered the zone. We just see cars just start popping out everywhere. There's cars everywhere on the side of the road. There's like 15 semis just lined up. They just appeared out of nowhere.
It was like a reboot. I don't know, like, oh shoot, there's no people here. We need to send people there. I feel like nobody sent those people there. It was weird.
We took another baby step through that little portal thing, and we are going deeper. And like cars just start appearing out of nowhere, and we're like going fast. Like we're passing all of them.
Yeah.
And there's more and more cars on the side of the road, like having their lights, their hazards on, and there's just people everywhere. After coming from like complete nothingness to 2 songs later, well, it's like a song and a half later.
Yeah.
Anywho, like maybe 5 to 10 minutes later, just having just cars everywhere, just lined up, and I'm like, what is going on? Like we are in the zone.
Auto zone.
The next song. So, when we finished the album, we weren't at home yet. We still had a little bit left to go, and I was like, play it again, Alyssa. She didn't want to play it again, but we played it again. We don't remember this next song. It's called We Saw the Sun. We didn't see the sun. We didn't skip this song. We listened the whole way through to the whole song, except for the songs we listened to before, because it's kind of, dumb to repeat the same songs. They're good, but, we want to hear the other songs. We don't remember listening to this song the first time. We replayed it, and we're both like, we don't remember this song at all.
Where did it come from?
So honestly, we have absolutely no idea what went on in our little time, and I don't either. Alyssa?
Is this before we get to the gas station?
Oh yes, this is way before.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember the song. We replayed it later, and I was like, what are we listening to? I feel like I would have remembered this song, because there was like a part where Lil Yachty's singing like differently than he usually does. And I was like, whoa, where did this come from? We probably like zoned out through that one, I feel like.
Yeah, I think we did.
Which is not healthy because we're on the road.
Because I'm driving. And Lil Yachty, I don't know if it's the way his voice sounds in this album or the way it's produced musically, but the songs, like, they open your brain up like you're doing like mushrooms or something. It's the weirdest thing, and it takes you on this journey throughout the whole entire like album. And like I know I'm a little late to this album, but it's crazy. I really like it. I like the way the sounds make my head feel. I like the way the whole just album is. There's a couple songs that are like, you know, like the beginning and the interlude, all that stuff. But most of them I like a lot. So, anywho, after that, I remember this next song because we were both like, we really like this song. It was Drive Me Crazy. Another feature, we don't know what. It sounds like Shakira. But
for a second. There's
for like
parts. There's like 2 seconds where she like hits a higher note and it's just like,
and it's like
Shakira,
that vibrato.
Like, Shakira's in the room, but then it goes away for a while.
Mm-hmm. But we both liked it. We liked it a lot, and we both like stopped. We're like, whoa, this song's really great. Like this is like one of like top 3 for me. Or no, it's like 4th. No, third. Anywho, we get to the next one because that one wasn't that crazy like high wise. We were just kind of vibing. It was a nice little come down after the just completely losing our minds and forgetting everything. Next one's I've officially lost my vision.
Oh my god.
And I remember like distinctly saying like, Alyssa, I've lost my vision. She was like, you can't see it? I was like, no, I don't know where I am, where I'm going, like halfway through the song. Because again, it's just those sounds just like do something to you. And like, I don't know, something about driving at night.
I don't think I like it. I don't like what it does to my brain.
I personally, I like it. Anywho, I'm like, I told her I gotta pee, but I still want to like go through these, like I don't want to stop. I want to have the whole roller coaster. I don't want to have like a pause and then we keep going, you know. So I was like, okay, you know, I'll just stop at Benson. But we stop a little bit more, so we listen to the rest of the song. It's still crazy. I'm still like, you know, seeing things. But we're coming out of that car line. I don't know if it's just a line of cars, but we're back to normal now. Yeah. You know, it's 1 or 2 semis, and then the person in front of you and the person behind you. Where before it was absolutely nothing, and then it was crazy cars, and now it's normal. No, it was Say Something. Before we got to the gas station, it was Say Something. I think we liked that one too, but again, I don't remember much of it. It's just more of just crazy, like, I don't know.
Nonsense. It just, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah. It's just like things, like you just start thinking things and things make more sense, and like you feel like cars or no, this is around the time that one semi, remember? Like it looked like it was driving on the hazard lane, but then like it like moved over, remember? We're both like, whoa.
I don't remember that.
Oh, okay.
Where was that? Like when?
It was right before the Benson, and we were coming out of that car line. And like I was like, well, look at that semi or whatever, and then you're like, what? And I was like trying to explain it, and like it just looked like it was like moving, like floating. I don't know.
Oh yes, I do remember that. And the other guy was like flashing his lights.
Yes. For some reason, again, no, I don't know. I was like, Alyssa, we gotta pause it after Say Something ends. Like we gotta pause it. I gotta go pee really bad. So we turn to this gas station. This is the only way I can describe our night. It's just. To go to the gas station, there, you know, there's the entry or whatever, but in the entry, someone just like threw it outside their car, but there's just like just a pack of beer just spilled everywhere.
Pack of beer just everywhere. It looks like, I don't know if they forgot it, or like it slipped out of their tailgate maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but it was just like someone dropped it, and there was just a bunch all over the road. Some were popped open. There was a lot.
Well, most of them popped open. Yeah. It's just like the cardboard, and like, cause like the roads were like meant to like wash the water out, so they go like this. So like all the cans like started rolling everywhere, and there's like open cans because they busted it or whatever. And so we're like, what's going on? We park, and I turn back to look at it, and like the guy that's going out of the freaking gas station stops. He grabs all the beers that aren't open. And then just like slowly drives away, and we're like, "What?"
He grabbed.
Oh, and that one car when we were going to the stoplight to turn into the gas station, Like, it was green, and like the speed limit there is like 45 miles an hour.
Oh my god.
And this guy's just like slowly going through like the...
I feel like he was going 25.
No, he's going less than that for sure. He's going like 15, 20, yeah.
Jeez. But like, yeah.
Because the semi passed him, because the semi was going the normal speed, he's like, but the other car's just like, because we're waiting to turn, and we're just like,
what? What? Why are you going so slow?
Yeah, we get in the gas station, and the guy picks up the beers and slowly drives off or whatever. And we're like, whoa. So we get in the car, go get snacks, and go pee. And there's just a bloody towel on the side.
A bloody towel, like, on the, like, it's like a pillar to hold up the building, obviously. And there's, like, little ridges on it. And somebody placed a bloody towel on it.
Yeah. We go in the gas station, and it's a Love's. I thought he said, hello, welcome to Lowe's, but he said Love's. I don't know if it was just his accent or whatever. But I go in the bathroom and I'm peeing. It's really hard to pee in overalls. I don't recommend it. It's hard. And I was peeing, and I could have swore I saw one of our friends' boyfriend, and I was looking at him, and I was like, I don't know, I didn't feel right, and I didn't feel right in my mind.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just not gonna approach him right now. And I start walking out, and Melissa's talking to him. I was like, oh great.
No, so these guys were like passing me this way, and they're like, excuse me, and I'm like, yeah, you're fine, go ahead. And then he comes this way, so I have to move up in the aisle because I'm this way because people were passing in front of me. So now I have to move up at where I was looking, and he has to come through. So I look at him, and I smile at him, and then I look away, and I'm like, wait, I know him. So I turn around, I was like, hey, and he was like, hey, and he was like, turned around too. He's like, I know you, and I'm like, yeah. And then we were like, I was like, is Carson with you? It's because Carson's boyfriend, and he was he was like, yeah, he's in the car. And then we go outside and talk to Carson, and then Jasper comes outside.
I go, and you guys are just there, so I start talking to Carson. And yeah, so we told him that we were getting high listening to Lil Yachty's album. He's like, whoa, really? And I'm like, yeah. So we left. I remember painting the sky because I was like, oh, this one's nice too. It's that same kind of wavy feeling. Like it's like you're on a different wavelength, I should say, rather than universe.
Yeah.
I don't remember the one after that though. It's called Should I Be, and I don't have it liked or saved, so I don't know. I don't remember that one.
I don't play it.
Oh. I don't remember.
Why don't I remember that? I swear we were just daydreaming throughout this.
And I think what really got us was the transitions, because there's a lot of transitions in this album that go from song to song that just like you're
Continue
like,
the song.
it's a different song, but like it's like whoa, he did a phenomenal job of blending the two dynamics together to make it just seamlessly come together, and it's beautiful. But the next one after that was The Alchemist, the second to last one, and this is one of my favorite ones. She says it's her favorite ones.
Yes.
I still think Pretty is better, but this one is crazy. Like we both just started pumping, dancing crap because this one's crazy. I love this one. And the last one's the one with Daniel Caesar.
Oh, I love that one.
It's really nice, and it's not as headbanging as the other ones, but I just feel like we just took like a 4-hour car ride.
It did feel like that. It did feel
this whole album just slowed time down, and even like still coming back and we're listening to some of the same songs we listened to, it still felt like it had that feeling of like you're just like, I don't know, you're in an ocean.
You're just in space, I guess you could say, because space is just emptiness.
Yes, you're in space and you're just floating.
I don't know.
And it's nice because I always have these weird, because my brain is weird. I don't think normally. I always have these weird, things about life, and I never can, explain to people, and people don't know what I'm talking about. But today, I got to experience it with Alyssa, because she said the same thing. We were both listening to the album, saying the same things, just thinking it's crazy, and we're both, getting high on this album. It felt like we were both high. And for me personally, because I've done some mushrooms, it felt like I was on shrooms. You have to come up and you have to come down. You just relax and you're fine, and you come up again, and it's just crazy high. But I don't remember most of that car ride, and it's kind of bad because you're supposed to pay attention and drive and stuff like that. But this album just made me feel insane.
It was weird.
It was weird. if you guys have ever had a crazy time, or you guys have just you cannot explain it, just
comment it.
Yeah.
I want to hear it.
I want to hear it too, because I always have these crazy things that happen to me, and then crazy things I think, but like, I don't know. I just never thought to make a video about it.
Weird. I don't know. You feel weird, and weird things are happening that usually don't happen.
Yeah, but you can't explain it, and it's just like, it's kind of like a dream.
Yeah,
it's like kind of like a dream. It's like we're stuck in a daydream all day. But a nice daydream. I liked it. If you guys want more little rant videos like this, I'll be glappy. I will be very happy to try and explain to you guys the crazy things I think all day, or the crazy things that happen to me all day. Glappy, yes. So
I like that.
Thank you for watching this short little video. Consider subscribing. Please like if you like the video. Didn't like the video, comment something exquisite or quirky. At the time of this recording, we hit 892 subscribers, which is crazy. So thank you all for subscribing. Cardigan's calling me. I'll answer him in a minute. We also have 16,000 views on one video, which is insane. Thank you guys. Like, that's crazy. We also have 5K on another video. Thank you guys for that. So if you like this stuff, you know, just comment in the section. Just comment in the comment section what you guys like to see more of, whether it's gaming, vlogs, little talks like this, because I'm glad to do this. I love just going off on a rant. So thank you again for all these subscribers and the support. We love you guys, and bye.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Night, evening.